Hello, everybody. It's Shima. It's your girl. I'm back again on Help Me Out. Help Me Out. So, today I'm going to talk to you guys about believing, dreams, goals, having a vision, just a few of the things. So, I may forget one of those, but I'm going to touch on what I feel like I can remember to because I didn't write it down or prep for this. So, um, talking to people, dealing with people, just different things. What I'm seeing is people actually do have. I'm gonna call it secret dreams. They have these secret dreams that's sitting and dwelling inside of them that they really would like to do, but in their mind they don't believe they can accomplish that. For many reasons, maybe it would be too hard to come up with the resources, or maybe they don't have the support they feel they need, or whatever that reason may be. Um, they don't. They choose to work, just focus on what's right now, which is okay. Nothing wrong with it. But when you focusing on what's right now, I gotta work today. I gotta pick up the kids. I got this to do this day. That to do. Da 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 da. Oh, that's good. You have to do those things, but they're not happy. And I'm seeing people who go into depression, people who go into other emotional and mental states because they don't see a way to live the life that they really desire to live, or the life that they really, really want to live. So I'm going to give you some answers and suggestions on that alone today. And it's really coming from my experience, what I've learned, what I've experienced, what I've done, how I made it. And so all I can really do is tell you the truth, of my truth of how I lived and how I've done the things that I've accomplished. So, just to say this, you might hear a chirping. That's my smoke detector, and I have not been able to get that thing to stop chirping, even though I changed out the batteries. So, bear with me on that, and I hope it doesn't hurt your ears too bad. I'll get to it. So, and I'm also going to use some biblical principles and terms in this video. So, yeah, because I'm a Christian, and that's just a part of my whole process and how I've been able to, get to this point. So I'm going to say one, write it down. Whatever that thing is that you really want to do, that you wish you could do, but you really kind of don't think you could really do that, look at that a little bit closer, because God puts things in our hearts. He gives us desires. He gives us things that just sit there. And some people think it's just sitting there. Well, how long has it been sitting there? Has it been sitting there for some years? How many years? So, or some months, or what is this thing that's sitting there that never goes away, that you just can't shake? Okay, take a deeper look at that. Pray and ask God, Lord, what is this thing? Show what is this thing? Because 9 times out of 10, you have talents connected to that same thing that's sitting there in you that's not going anywhere. Pray about it and believe. Believe that He's going to answer that. Believe that He's going to show you that. And I know it's easy for me to say believe, especially if you're not a Christian and you don't believe. Even if you don't believe in Christianity, the Bible is a book. And take that information and apply it, because it works. I know a lot of people have had bad experiences with religion. Some people shy away from it. There's a lot of different things. But the honest truth is, if you follow that word and you apply it, it works. It works. It's just the power of God. It works. So, and that's biblical. Write it down. Write it on a tablet. Make it plain. Make it plain. And don't get so over religious or over, theological, or whatever you want to call it, that I've heard people say, well, you can't just ask God what you want. You can't just tell God what I'm not, you're not really telling God what you want. You have to take a deeper look inside of yourself and understand what's in you. What is that thing that keeps lingering? What is the life you really would live if you could? What is that thing that you would do if you felt you really, really could? If you had all the money in the world and money was not an issue for you, money was not an issue at all whatsoever, what would you really be doing right now? What would you really be doing? Take a deeper look at that. Take a deeper look into that. Also with when and make it plain, write it down, make it plain. Some people actually make a vision board. I know Oprah Winfrey has one, Steve Harvey has one. I even believe Lisa Nichols may have one. But a lot of people have a vision board. I created a vision board, and I probably had a good 15 things on there, and I've accomplished every last one of them except for maybe two or three maybe. And I've had that vision board for, I'm gonna say 3 years. I'm gonna say about 3 to 4 years. And I feel like in 3 to 4 years, for me to accomplish everything out of like 15 things and I only have 3 left, I feel like I made really, really good progress on that. So it's just a little information on the vision board. I put mine on Pinterest and screenshot it, so it's on my phone and I'm always looking at it. It is constantly before my eyes and in my atmosphere. So those are just some little tips. Now, some people may not agree with it, but as I said before, I'm only telling you my truth and how I've been led to accomplish these things. It's a reality and it's a truth for me, and that's all I got for you. So, but also, believing and trusting. You have to believe and trust that God has more for you, that there's a higher purpose, that there's a bigger plan. I've even, and be careful who you share your information with. I had a certain person I shared something with, and they were just like, oh, that ain't that, and that ain't that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. I said, oh, okay, I let it be, wish them well or whatever have you. But I'm like, that's that same mindset. Why you gonna be in that same place you in right now, 5-10 years from now? It's all about your mindset. You have to be renewed in your mind. You have to allow God to lead you and guide you, and don't be so fearful. A lot of people feel like I'm sorry. A lot of people feel like you can't just tell God what you want, or you can't, you can't do this or you can't do that. Don't be afraid just because some things are in the secular realm. We have to live in a secular realm. There's a lot of things that you're not gonna learn, in a church, or there's just things you're not. You have to get it in the secular world, and you have to learn how to work in a secular world. You have to learn how to deal with secular people. The church doesn't teach you how, certain things. You have to go to school, in a secular school, to get that education. You have to, so don't be so over theological or religious, or that you're not willing to open your ears to hear God and open your heart and your spirit to follow him in the destiny and the things that he's already placed inside of you. He got you. That's just for, people who are on the religious aspect of it. And if not, just don't be afraid to have belief and hope in something more than you and what you can provide for yourself. To get to higher levels, you need other people. Other people open doors for you. Other people close doors. God uses people. So believe. Even if it's not God, believe in the principles that I'm sharing with you, which is writing it down on paper. Make it plain. Ask, seek, Knock, and the door shall be opened unto you. Um, Use that word, because if God honors nothing else, He's going to honor His own word. So when you start speaking those things and you start operating by those principles, believing those things, speaking those things forth that are not as if they were, you know, when you apply those things, when I tell you they work, I mean they work. Yeah, so just be careful who you surround yourself with. Write that vision down. And the Bible says, "My people perish for lack of knowledge, or not lack of a vision." Have a vision. You get one life here on this earth. How do you want to spend it? If money was not an issue and you could do anything you wanted to do, how would you spend that? What would you do? So ponder on those things, and my phone is about to go dead. So I'm gonna wrap it up. um, yeah, but ponder on those things, write it down, believe in it, pray, speak it every day. Speak, ask for resources, and watch the resources start to pour in. And while you're doing that, be a blessing to others. Do things for other people. Take your mind off of you for a minute and help somebody else's situation out. Give back to somebody else. That opens the doors as well. And as you continue to watch this show, help me out. I called it a show, but it's not. It's just my little YouTube video. um, yeah, as you continue, I continue to help you out. I'll continue to give more and more tips that you can use, that you can apply to help you get to where you would really want to be in life. So just believe, continue to seek your purpose, what your level, what your idea of success is. um, and look at that thing that's been sitting in you for years or months or years, however long. If it's been sitting there for years, then you can pretty much bet, that has something to do with your purpose or some gifts and talents that you may have, and that may be the direction God is really wanting you to go in. So take a deeper look at those things, and hit me up on my little YouTube. So until next time, this is Shima. See you guys later.